Yo, yo, yo. What it is, people, we is back. We is back. I got the news. They say Drake drop. Man, I got El Chapo. I ain't even listened to it yet. I started to listen to it. Yo, but I had to do a whole lot of stuff before I came on. Like my man Ben hit me. My man hit me at it was out for like 20 minutes. Like, oh, Drake just dropped. I'm like, oh shit. Let me check it out. Hold on. Hold on. I can turn that shit down. Surprise winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork that the cabinet is filed in? 1090 tape would have took all the walls down. The streets would have had me hiding out in a small town. G-Man, what it is? Let me start back over. Hold up. Had to make sure everything was right. Hey, you got Dave Free on there. Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork that the cabinet is filed in? 1090. I looked into that too. The streets would have had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you get in your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general. Season in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for A1 takeover. What it do, baby? A daughter that's 11 years old. I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio. It's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga. I'm petty with dedication. Yeah, I don't believe all that though, y'all. I don't believe all that. I don't believe Drake. I don't think that should happen like that. Yo, cause I'm gonna point something out to y'all after we finish. I'm gonna point something out to y'all that I noticed today. Up in that excavation, and why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother I, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with. It's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive. But you just never know affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deal shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, E made.
That'd be crazy, y'all.
With the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with
Oh
Whitney's,
shit.
not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hitmaker, dog, not a peacemaker.
Hold on, what you say?
Left D flat, D major. I slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hitmaker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop behind views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you got the need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon. No wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise.
Hey yo.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working.
They'll say get the
Would
pen
be a
working.
good competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though, like.
Look, you see he talking now. I've been saying for days, like, yo, he don't talk on nothing he say.
The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you. Bring you back to the game. Like,
No, it's not.
but just let me know when we get into the facts. Everything in my shit
Yeah,
is facts.
he is. He is, Dexter. I agree.
Waiting on you to return the favor. Like,
This shit wasn't all that hard. This wasn't all that hard, y'all. But we ready to go to DJ Academics page. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I noticed. The blogs, if y'all was on social media today, the blogs did a good job of setting all this up. Everything that Drake said was all said in the blogs the last couple days. Everything he said. All that shit was in the blogs.
season in preparation. My jacket is covered in metals.
Remember the story was, man, that was all fake information, yo. Kendrick got that from Drake Peoples. They finessed him. DJ Academics was laying down the foundation the last couple days for everything that Drake just said. You feel me? That just lets you know how he operates. He uses these blogs to push the forward his message. I don't respect that. I don't respect that. I don't think we were saying that from Kendrick. I don't think think it's I don't even think it's that hard. Let's run it back one more time. We're gonna run it back one more time, then we're gonna go to academics page.
Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. First, I was a rat. So where's the
Now I looked into that case. They made it very clear in that case that he didn't testify. But it was a third person. And they tried to make it seem like this person just disappeared or he never got caught. But in the articles I read, they said they don't know what happened with the third person. Now that third person could have went to prison. Who knows? But what happened was Drake got robbed. The girl that he was with set him up. He ended up getting robbed. The dudes A witness seen it. Somebody on Drake team has seen it. And as Drake was as they was making the getaway, the police hopped on them. But when they stopped them, they didn't find no guns. So the case wasn't that strong because they didn't have no guns. You feel me? It was nothing really tying them to the thing. Because plus, I say all three of them got the car and ran. They caught two. Now, I don't know if they caught the other one down the line. Like, those details are kind of foggy. They don't really make that clear in the articles. But the charges end up getting dropped.
The streets would have had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals.
So how he gonna see this the contradicting? That's why I said I don't believe him. How he gonna say the ones you getting your stories from is all clowns, but then say they fed him fake information? Both those things can't be true.
Decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a weekend and we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my inspiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulating, you bid on a speculation.
Yeah, that's what happened, A1. I started to do a video on it. I don't like it either, J-Rock. I don't like it either. This shit, what the young boys say, this shit made. Yeah, that's what they saying. That's what he's saying, yeah. But if that was true, why Kendrick couldn't use the cover art? If that wasn't Drake medication, why couldn't he use the cover art? If y'all noticed, he can't use that cover art on no social media platforms. They took it off Spotify. Not the song, but the cover art. Now, I don't know if it's still on YouTube, but it ain't on Spotify, no other streaming site no more. Prince George, what it do? Yeah, he did. I agree. See, Drake keep trying to make songs. Like, yo, you this is not how this shit supposed to go, bro. You supposed to be. Look, that's another thing academics was pushing. Remember that? Oh, he using bots. Like, yo, he used academics the whole time to set this shit up. That shit phony. Yeah, I see. Definitely not a rapper. I don't know, yo. He should have had that King loose.
Some good exercise, like it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but
Yeah, that shit trash. That shit trash. Push ups is better than that. Let's go to DJ Academics. Let's see if he trying to pump him up over there. Like he got 80,000 people watching him and he compromised. I'd be tripping off that shit. They watch him think they getting real information. But if you notice he having a hard time over there because he been exposed to being compromised.
Marks on this acne. Hi. Who? I'm a licensed dermatology provider from Curology.
I'm trying to feel you in the club. We don't do that. But this ain't over the Ricky Rose say it's over, right?
Uh oh. Rick Ross got something in the
You
mix.
tapping out. You know everybody see it. But, like I said, we finna party tonight, and it ain't over till the boss says so. You hear me?
Rick Ross said he got something coming.
Because the kids are welcome. Nobody with that background, no! Shout out loud.
He said go.
Promised land princess.
He said Paper Wayne said.
Listen,
Yeah, I don't think he kept it Canadian, yo. He ain't keep it Canadian enough. That's where he went wrong at.
we keeping Drake away from the car show because the kids are welcome. Nobody with that background.
Y'all hit that like button, yo. Share the live.
Supposedly, I guess this guy's in Kendrick's camp. He responded, DJ Head, let's hear this. He's from the West Coast too, let me hear this.
You see he always do that? They trying to push the narrative that it's only the West Coast that's rocking with Kendrick. But that's bullshit. You know what I mean? It's not just the West Coast. Everybody see, yo, that Kendrick smashed this boy. I'm talking about mincemeat, you heard me. No, they still on the phone? Yeah. Oh.
I wish I could fast forward, I can't.
Look, he know it's garbage. That shit was phony. You heard that song? What you think about it, Nard? I hear it was garbage.
Okay.
Kendrick punished him. He basically tried to deny everything that Kendrick said and said he fed him information.
Couple things. Okay. First thing.
By the way, this is, again, this looks like Kendrick Lamar's official spokesperson. He's from the West Coast. He's been telling us allegedly when Kendrick.
Yeah, he definitely clearly won.
So again, because I can't get even no word from PG Lane or Kendrick, I gotta believe this is a spokesperson. So let's hear about it.
There's a show that's gonna air, which we filmed today. There's a show that's gonna air. We filmed it today with Elliot Wilson and I and Jeremy Hay. And I said that on this show, I said the only way that this ends is if he puts a white flag up. If you just listen to what I just listened to, that's what it sounded like to you.
That's definitely what it was.
So, unfortunately, I have it on good knowledge that he's cooked and he's done and he lost. So, do with that information what you will, but
Look at Kendrick's face, y'all. It's like he ready to cry.
he lost. That's the sentiment. So, shout out to the DJs. Make sure you get that record, get that shit going. And all you journalists, start working on your recaps. Because that didn't warrant a response. And If nothing else, I don't see anything else coming from this.
It really don't. It really don't.
I
I
told you
agree.
from the beginning, don't play with that. Stop playing with him. I also said from the beginning, just go make pops. Just go make your records. Go do your thing, bro. Leave him alone. The song, the what he just dropped right now was a really sad display of. It was terrible, bro.
It
And
was. I agree.
Hey,
It is.
I got a contact to this nigga.
We is back.
I want to get this nigga on the line.
I agree, y'all. That was garbage.
biases aside, like I'm thinking 100% completely biased in this whole thing. As I should, you don't know me and don't know who I am, cool, it's fine. Just ask somebody from my city, ask somebody, don't matter. That being said, yeah, that man at the end basically said what he said, and to me, not only to me but to others, it sounded like the Canadian was white flagging.
He'll call him the Canadian. Yo, Drake, man, he's supposed to be his shooter. Said Drake ain't taking care of the guys. I think he locked up for attempt right now.
Pieces and memes and whatever you gonna do.
So Drake ain't doing nothing for the guys.
The Heart Part 6 sounded like a white flag, and it was a terrible one at that. So he's cooked. West Coast.
He ain't just get lost. He got stomped.
Niggas from the West Coast is crazy biased. Like, this is crazy.
No, it's not, yo. You see, I told you. You see how he keep. It's not the West Coast. It's not just the West Coast. Go DJ. That shit was garbage, man. I thought I was.
Good. I'm gonna see if we can get that guy actually on the line. Let me say this. It's kind of like the drops by each artist have been a little bit confusing, and I wish the hard part 6 was going.
Yo, Taylor made. How is they putting that? Yo, that's not even a fucking. I don't count that as a diss.
Rules like that.
That shit was some AI generated thing. Like, how you gonna count that as a diss?
Against each other, not like us against Family Matters, and let's put Meet the Grams versus the Hard Part 6. This is how I'm gonna score it, okay?
1-5-0.
By the winner of each round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 5 rounds. If again, you could choose whether or not to count this first round, but we're gonna do it just for.
It's 5-0.
Like that. Let's give it an X. Okay.
I don't even remember first person shooter, y'all. What did he say on first person shooter?
Of the last year.
I don't even remember this shit.
Stand on shit. Like that was inciting shit, popping shit. You made a great moment, so we're gonna give Like That the win. Alright? Push-ups versus Euphoria. In my personal opinion, Euphoria is a slow song. It takes a while for you to get into the shit. Not gonna lie, that third verse where the beat really gets aggressive, I do think Kendrick goes crazy. I do think Kendrick overall delivered a good conceptual diss. But I'm gonna be honest with you, my nigga, like if I gotta listen for 3-4 minutes to hear what you mad about, nigga, I'm sorry, dog. Push-ups was right to the point, violating all type of niggas. Metro, shut your bitch ass up and make some drums, nigga. I'm sorry. I'm giving Push-ups the win versus Euphoria, even though I still think Euphoria.
Yo, that is a crime, yo.
Okay, let's go to the next.
Somebody need to take his computer.
Y'all can go with y'all opinion. Y'all can make the same list, and y'all can have whatever song versus whatever. I'm trying to put.
Yeah, but they've been pushing that West Coast shit for. They've been pushing that shit all week.
Okay. in LA. I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all all know I've been a very huge proponent and favorite. I really like tailor-made freestyle. At that time, we got to think about the time. Okay.
Yo, that shit don't count.
Age, but if you were present in that time when people thought that Kendrick might not respond, and Drake was really seeming super aggressive, like, yo, what's good? Where's the battle? Him dropping a really creative song using AI when people thought the initial disses may have been AI, and we heard some other diss songs that were AI.
That ain't got nothing to do with battling. Like, he trying to add different components to it. Like, yo, we talking about disrespect and bars. Like, we ain't talking about no time and creativeness and man, get him out of here. Somebody get that boy out of here, man.
AI to change his voice to talk to kind of engage. Very creative, very lyrical.
How can I comment on that shit?
I liked it. Some people didn't like it, but I liked it. 616 in LA. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do think 616 in LA kind of was that shit. You feel what I'm saying? It was timestamp record, beat Drake in his own game, even though Drake tried to beat Kendrick in his own game with like an AI Dr. Dre beat. I think Kendrick did an amazing job on 616 in LA, and I'm gonna actually go with 616 in LA. So if we're up to this point, I got a Kendrick 2, Drake 1. Here's the next one. We got Family Matters versus Not Like Us. Now, here's the thing, and this is why it was important for me to switch them. Because if it's Family Matters versus Meet the Grams, right? If I'm going sequentially and chronologically.
Man, I told him, come to Keep It G News if they want real content.
Right? Meet the Grams, Kim and Speed, songs. Maybe we should do that.
I can't even get. Hey, Young, which one did you get Drake?
The Grams back up here.
I don't even remember First Person Shooter.
Go sequential, right? So Family Matters versus Meet the Grams.
Give us and take us what it is.
To be honest with you,
Tom Yanks, what it do?
I'm gonna give you a couple reasons.
What up, Edward? How you feeling?
First and foremost, Drake planted evidence.
Oh, Edward, there you go with that bullshit, man. Yo, Edward, that shit was garbage, man.
He sent the nigga off of the dummy mission.
Where Box Truck at? Box Truck will probably over there listening to academics.
The drill beat in the middle is fire. The same joint that Kendrick kind of pops out to.
Edward.
Of the Good Kid, Mad City band. Grabs it, crushes one of them, right?
Yo, he gave Family Matters over Meet the Grams. Yo, this nigga. Hey, y'all know I'm the first person to say DJ Academics was compromised, right? I know y'all know that. The people that follow me. I was the first. I did a whole video. DJ Academics is compromised. And how I came to that conclusion was when I was doing the video, putting it together. I'm like, yo, this nigga been saying Drake is the best for 12 years. Oh man, he on the payroll. He ain't no way you be calling that man the best for 12 years.
Meant to symbolize the ring of Kendrick's baby mama, Whitney, basically saying, yo, listen, that engagement ring you gave her like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago. Nigga, I got it now, nigga. You ain't married.
He compromised. He getting.
That's 5 rounds so far. There's 10 songs. Like that, Kendrick. Push-ups, Drake. 616, Kendrick. Family Matters, Drake. Then we get to this.
So what you gonna say? It's the tie.
Not Like Us versus the Hard Part 6. I'm
What-
gonna not vote on this round because
Yo, niggas need to leave your channel right now. That nigga said he ain't gonna vote. Look, so what he left it as a tie? What's wrong with you? Hey, yo, this shit is out of control, yo. It's no way you can. I'm just gonna give it a tie. You fucking clown. Hey, see, yo, this is what you call when you got two culture vultures on the same page.
Say, I believe one of the reasons Drake had to respond so quickly with the Hard Part 6, what back to back did. It's the first diss song and all this shit that we're seeing outside activations. Niggas playing it in clubs. Niggas, a blog page. So I see people sending me their videos of them in the club and the little wars and the little street niggas and they showing the crowd. And every time they was doing back to back, it was like, yo, is that a world tour or your girl tour? Back to like, yo, this shit was going crazy. Yo, I got my man Elliot Wilson on the check-in. Elliot! Yo, I sent you.
Why fuck my shit?
Hey, while I have you on here, can I get you? Let's get your real quick thoughts. You know we're on stream. Can I get your real quick thoughts and everything?
Test pilot today.
Easy.
Hoodie out with my score.
He said he people that's giving you information some clowns. I believe Drake do got a child out here. And the reason why I believe is because, yo, it's hard for me to believe that the way we know Drake to move. The way we know Drake to move. You mean to tell me he only got one child? Man, fuck no. Hell no, man. I seriously doubt that shit.
You a team Aubrey.
You know I've always seen Aubrey, man. Even though, you know, the boy might not love you anymore, but, you know, I mean, number one in my book. But I gotta say, man, because I'll give you the real. Like, this is obviously was taped this morning, so I didn't hear this song. It just came out. I actually am very disappointed in this song. I think that
Shit was garbage.
yeah, I just think that like the problem I've had with Drake with this whole thing is that he refuses to view Kendrick as a worthy opponent. He still keeps little broing him like we're in the Club Paradise days. You know what I mean? I just don't think that's the right strategy. I say in the thing that he needs to, you know, deliver bars and go at him.
He did.
But he did though.
When this record came out,
He didn't.
He hadn't even made a record. I can't want to get a bit right, but you know, I just think he has this thing with Kendrick, and it goes back to even when we did The Crown back in the day, where it's like he views Kendrick is so big and why people love him so much, and the type of music he makes and the success he has. He doesn't connect to it.
Well, isn't it like, you know, mutual? It doesn't feel like Kendrick, like, if I'm listening
Look,
to
isn't it
I
mutual?
think a lot of people don't like Drake, but they all respect him. You can't not respect the boy because of what he's done. You've never seen no one in his power.
Yo, but yo, they acting like, yo, he didn't do anything. He was gifted that position, man. That man didn't do nothing. He was gifted. Drake was gonna be at the top from the beginning. From the beginning, yo. Watch that video I did. Y'all keep telling y'all, man, these people, they can make whoever they want to make number one. They got the resources to do it. They can make whoever they want to make number one, man. They can make me number one. I could be. You heard me.
You think Kendrick respects him? Because I'm listening to Kendrick.
I think he respects him. I think he does. I think, and I also don't buy the narrative when people always say, "Well, we just want the Drake that sings and not the Drake that raps." I think people love some of those AMPM records too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hate when they say that whole like, you know, he needs to just sing type shit. I think that's bullshit. Also, I think that, you know, we hear Drake bar people up. Drake is a great rapper.
It was a rebuttal.
Drake
That's what it sounds like, a rebuttal. You ain't lying.
That's a great record and enjoys it. I think a lot of some Kendrick's content, like a Mr. Morale, to Pimple Butterfly, I don't think Drake necessarily connects to it. I mean, this is all my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, sorry. Hey, real quick.
You finished working?
Watching, I see some comments saying, "Who is this?" We got Elliot Wilson on the check-in. Literally, pretty much, if we're gonna really think about journalism and hip hop, he's probably the GOAT. Like, you know, the OGs of OGs, a guy who, again, his hip hop knowledge and also credentials and what he's actually done. Probably also the guy, even contemporary wise, that probably has the most Drake conversations.
The greatest Drake interview maker. That's me, baby.
On a cumulative level as well, and also like
until I fucked that up, Ack. Until I fucked it up, Big Ack.
Well,
messed it up.
Well, listen, no one's got one since then, so we don't know. You can't fuck. Hey, you can't fuck up something that's not existent. But okay, all right. You know, two things that I do want to kind of throw back to you. So a lot of people accuse me. They're like, "Yo, Ack, you're like Team Drake, and you're like biased." And I've told people like that's my favorite rapper, right? You know what I mean? I can imagine it's probably.
Yo, stop lying. Yo, see, this is what I'm saying. Yo, like, how can people see a nigga lying blatantly and still support him? Yo, you are paid. You're paid, my nigga. Keep that shit 100, yo. If you want to speak about it, yo, stop saying this your favorite rapper. You're paid, my nigga. They pay you. You're on the payroll. You've been getting paid for years, man.
It was probably difficult for you to cover certain shit coming up when, you know, Jay-Z, like, you know, like Jay-Z's been the favorite for a lot of people, right? And
Yeah, exactly.
Media and not my man Elliot Wilson. Elliot Wilson has shown me nothing but love. And
you know I crowned you number one in hip hop media today. I gave you the crown. You saw that, right?
Hey, listen, I seen
You're
it.
number one. You're number one.
How can he have a crown he compromised?
Hey, listen, I've realized.
And he a coach of
Not
vulture.
as me being number one.
See, yo, but this is the shit I be talking about. You got Elliot Wilson, somebody that's of the culture, right? You heard the credentials that he just read out for him. He gives a culture vulture. he gives him the award, whatever. I can't remember the goddamn award, but he gives it to a fucking culture vulture. This is what I be telling y'all about a lot of these guys, yo. They plan it. These niggas not organic. These niggas not. They not us. What Kendrick say? They not us. They not. I think I've been saying that for a while now. They not us, yo. And this is, you know, a prime example of them not being us.
That the platform and what it means in this issue, I feel is bigger than me, and I'm not. I won't take this moment to gloat or anything else. This moment's about the culture.
You're turning this shit into Act Center and shit. Fucking having us call in and like,
yeah,
you're a fucking brilliant dude. Very smart.
Yeah. No, it's.
That shit was Drake. Alright, he is alright. I like Drake. Let me say this, y'all. I like Drake. I always like Drake. But what I'm God damn it, fucking phone died. But what I'm noticing, that I just fucking charged the wrong phone. What I'm noticing, and what I just found out is the nigga's a fucking plant. He a plant. I view plants the same way I view people that run plays. Like they get fucking downgraded tremendously in my book, almost to like no respect. That's why I've been doing. That's how I've been covering it like this. Like the boy ain't right. He wasn't authentic. He didn't work for it. He was given this spot. Nigga ain't work for it, man. I'm over this bitch working. It's me and a lot of motherfuckers working hard as a bitch. But then you got these guys that just get gifted and put in positions. I don't respect it.
their part.
You got videos.
Trying to
You got videos of Lucius telling Drake he's gonna be the biggest rapper, yo, 15 years ago. How did he know that? How did he know that? Because that was the plan. That was the plan. Nigga ain't put no work in.
almost bring music to the forefront, and I could never take. I don't care what. I just can't take credit.
What makes me upset tonight? I love every record that's come out in this battle, and I count even the Buried Alive, Drake doing Buried Alive. Like I think that's slept on. I think all 10 records. I think there's 9 or 10 before tonight's record. I love all those records. I think everyone has done their part. They'll make up what I think this is hip hop's greatest battle. Time will tell. I think it's hip hop's greatest battle. It's Jay and Nas in the modern era, where you have to worry about, have this salacious content and how people are going to do memes about it. And I see all these, OVO, Michael Jackson. Like I hate that part of it. I don't care about hitting children. I don't care about that. It's nasty to me. And Drake has allowed Kendrick to outclass him in that sense. Of the timestamp record, of the back-to-back drop, of stepping on the family moment after he called it a kill shot.
I don't know, A1, y'all. They trying to box me out, man.
It's not over, but
I'm too real, man. I might gotta tone it down a notch. Might gotta tone it down a notch, y'all. I be going too hard, y'all. Like they not sending out my motherfucking they're not sending out my alerts and none of that shit.
Hey, by the way, I'll and definitely I'm gonna hit DJ Head and me and him we can argue that.
Yeah, he's a well-respected DJ in the West Coast.
Might gotta turn it down a notch.
He has his biases, but and that's what we tap into this.
Couple notches.
Thing that I have coming up on YouTube soon on Uproxx Hip Hop DX is what does that mean? Why does it seem that the West Coast is so united, right? Like what is that project they have? What is the unification that's there? Why is that? What makes
Look, you see? Here, there go the West Coast thing again. So the narrative is gonna be that Kendrick only won because of the West Coast. That's gonna be the narrative.
that unique and what makes that special, and does Kendrick really not like Drake? And so we tap into all those issues and have a really deep conversation about that. That's really good.
Hey, I resent the idea that he's waving a white flag. He's ready to tap out. The reason
he did not
why
tap out. He did not give up. No, he did not.
The reason
He
why
definitely gave up and tapped out.
On Family Matters, he literally says, "I'm about to go on vacation," meaning almost, "Hey, I'm done with this." And if you're gonna have that thought, you're gonna have that thought then. The mere fact that he returns with the hard part 6, that if and
Man, that shit was weak.
Clearly, the drop from last night.
Yeah,
So
I think
They're not sending my no.
a couple of bars, right?
I got real subscribers, yo. I shouldn't be getting no motherfucking 300 views on nothing.
Was cooked up like immediately after that record came out. He had that. He had the information, and then you tweak certain lines to show.
I should at least get 1,000 views on everything.
Which is brilliant. There's nothing wrong with that.
They're not sending my notifications out.
Each guy gave each guy.
And I could tell because I had people that just watch.
You gave him a clock. You gave him
They take a whole day and just watch all the videos because they probably wasn't getting them all week.
Again, I love every move of this battle so far until tonight. I didn't like this move tonight. I didn't like him. The mustard shit is undeniable. Even he hints at that. He would like that as a bop. Like you said, you had the great thing of me. Like I don't like the lyrics and I don't like those allegations and all that bullshit. But it's a bop and it's a smart strategic move when you make such a dark record or sinister kind of vibe to then go to that. And the record just feels so West Coast, and it's like it doesn't even have to be a national hit. Forever will be a regional. Forever will be a regional hit, and it gives the West Coast the backing.
More dope podcast, what it do?
Drake, I think, is that Drake runs around like the Jay-Z, where he wants to be the leader of our culture, and he carries that. He said in our interview about what makes him different than K-Dot and Cole. He wants to be the guy. He's proven to be the guy.
Oh yeah, that's what they doing.
He's our guy. No one can deny that he, to me, is number one. But Kendrick, we're not used to seeing Kendrick active. We're not used to seeing Kendrick drop records.
Yeah, yo, they This is what organic it hard. They're gonna make it hard, yo, because these niggas is getting a lot of money. You know, your goal is to get the money, and their goal is to try to stop you from getting the money. You feel me? That's why I be stressing to people like, yo, you gotta share the videos. You gotta share the videos, yo. Like that shit is mandatory. Because that's the only way it's gonna work. Or else it's just gonna be a slow build up. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a real slow build up. Yo, I got the potential with the videos I do, yo. I got the potential, yo, to get hundreds of thousands of views and get thousands of subscribers weekly. But if it's not getting pushed to the masses, then it's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like when you compare some of my videos to some of the other videos that's on the net, it's like, yo, my shit way better. I'm talking about like head and shoulders above. Like them niggas shit garbage. Everything about it. The videos, the editing, the takes. It's like it's no way they should be getting more views than me. It's no way. But I be paying attention to the likes. I don't get a lot of likes. I got a video right now and I got like close to 6,000 views. That bitch probably got 100 likes. I be watching other niggas' pages. Niggas got motherfucking 6,000 views. That motherfucker might got 850 likes. Like, yo, niggas don't be liking the videos. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I got hate watches or what it is, but you gotta like the videos. You gotta share the videos, y'all. That's important.
So you have to respect and value your opponent. You can't not think your opponent is worthy. Kendrick is a worthy opponent to Drake, and if he starts approaching it,
Hey, what's this?
you know, I think I've got
That Young Thug video.
Right now, I do have Kendrick
Hell of a video.
significantly.
Let me see what that got. Like, ball out what it is.
I
Look,
had the lead after last
14
night.
likes. 12 likes on this video.
I gotta really think.
It's a draw for you, big act.
It's really close. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Why it's out video?
Like I like that he finally brought him up, but you don't feel that fight that it.
5,000 views, 89 likes.
It's not that like.
Like, yo, come on, y'all. Like, I don't be understanding it.
He doesn't.
That bitch ain't even cross 100 likes. With 89 views, with 5,000, with almost 5,500 views.
This question then, right? Let me ask you this question, right? You know, I feel like this. I can tell you, you're a real big fan, right? Because I know what bark and that sharpness you're talking about, but you know, if I'm to believe.
Like they was complaining earlier. They was complaining earlier on Instagram about Aunt Glizzy talking about if you're a 9-to-5 worker, you can't even stand next to him. I say, damn, yo. But this is who motherfuckers support. You feel me? This is what the blogs share, the Instagram blogs, y'all share your shit, and he don't give a fuck. But you got a person that give a fuck and genuine. Motherfucker don't get the same love. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Not disturb on mirror to really
I never say no shit like that.
We're really thinking that, and I don't know if Drake could write that in a day.
Nigga admitted he ain't got no education. He illiterate, and motherfucker supporting him.
And I'm thinking there was a lot of bars.
We fucked up, y'all.
Late night last night.
And there ain't no shot at him. That's just the reality of it.
Today. And you know, he's probably if we want one of those from him, we probably gonna have to. You know, Kendrick sat 17 days before he dropped anything. You know, I think Drake is trying to like now capitalize on. All right, nigga, I'll take your strategy, like, cause that's really my strategy. As soon as you drop, I'll drop. But you won't get that legendary, you know, 6 p.m. in New York, 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. in Toronto, unless you really maybe at least hibernates for a few days. But I'm gonna be honest with you, that Not Like Us record, you couldn't let it last. Here's my thing. This is my unsolicited advice. Again, because that record is starting to activate, you can't let it go unchallenged before another weekend. because it will turn into something else.
I agree with you because we know Kendrick.
Yo, Drake is done, y'all.
Like, I don't know
Drake ain't responding.
He feels like he's unifying everybody.
Yeah, he said that.
He's no longer even with TDE, but they're activated as if he just signed to the label.
Yeah, for sure, you right. It don't happen overnight. Definitely don't happen overnight. It happened overnight for a lot of these. It don't happen overnight when you're authentic, yo. Like I ain't got no big platforms knocking on my door. Even though I give a hell of an interview, cause I got so much to say, and there's a lot of people that relate to it. But they rather chase fuckery.
So many different issues that has been,
They rather chase fuckery.
to some level on wax. I'm watching how this is unfolding today. Like
It's like it's an agenda.
I told people I stopped listening. I basically, I'm waking up, not necessarily cold sweats, but
Like everybody got the memo. All the large platforms got the memo. Only interview fuckery.
What they're also telling me is that
We don't want to get them nothing real.
also telling me is that this record is like kind of almost reuniting the coast. And then I also never want like some east. There's a conglomerate and like I feel like Kendrick is representing the coast while Drake is kind of just standing alone. We don't even see any artists next to him.
Yeah.
We see like I see Mustard said I had to hold it down for the West. Like I feel like Drake.
Yeah, he definitely said that shit, yo.
And like of course he got.
But
Like,
just 3 years ago, he was talking about having a 9 to 5. Like yo, people was gonna.
it's kind of like a man
I
without.
told y'all, yo, we living in the era right now, yo. People was just saying anything. Like they don't even have to make sense. They just saying anything. And then blogs post it and share it. But when you got a real message, motherfuckers not sharing that shit. But I do got help. Shout out Baltimore Up Next, man. Baltimore Up Next said they gonna help me push my shit. So salute to them. But even the Baltimore blog sites, niggas are sharing Ant Glizzy before they share me. Like how the fuck is you sharing Ant Glizzy? That nigga ain't from fucking Baltimore. Like the shit don't even make sense. And he talking nonsense.
Out of country a little bit. It's like
No, and also I think
it's going against the whole West. It feels.
Also, what I think you're hitting at is like, look, sometimes these things can get personal and get escalated, and real life tragedies can happen. So there is a concern there. I'm not of the mind when people say, well, this is just going to stay on wax. We're all grown men, but it's unfortunately that has, I think, me and Head spoke about that, and I think people do move a certain way, right? And too, I hate that, like, it feels like the post Pusha T moment.
Like look, right, we only got 13. I got 12,000 people follow me, yo. How is it only 13 people over here? Because they not sending alerts. They're not sending alerts, and then Go Out Records, what it is, man. I appreciate it, man. And live, what I'm ready to start doing though, I'm ready to start taking my lives down and re-upload them. Because once after you do the live video, that shit don't get no more views. It don't get no more views. Like YouTube don't push lives. I don't know why they just don't. So I've been saying this for a while because I've been noticed it. I just ain't been doing it. I'm ready like today. After this live over, I'm gonna take it down. Then I'm gonna re-upload it as a video. For one, they pay you more, and I can chop it up.
Or else, it's not an effective this or a battle. Like, I don't like that part, and whether the guy has a daughter or not, or whose father is the daughter of this, like, I don't care about
This shit
part.
bomb.
I don't care about the content itself. Like, does that transcend to the next generation? And is this like our last great battle?
No, listen. I think.
Look, he have been way more. Academics would have been way for real.
Boy, yo. Give me 1 second, Chad.
See, that shit crazy. Yeah, I know, yo. I know you don't. I know you don't. They don't send them out. And I've been meaning to reach out to him.
Oh my God. Here we go.
I've been meaning to reach out to him. Like, yo, my people not getting my motherfucking alerts, man. Like, yo, come on now, man.
Greetings and salutations, sir.
My guy, first and foremost, I think this is our very first conversation. I'm very happy to have this conversation with you.
Yeah, that's something ready to start doing now. Too late.
Things sparingly that you were involved in.
I probably can't do it with this one, cause this one ain't really.
We probably share in common is that
This shit dry.
there's a passion about music, and especially this time where music is being traded, and this is an epic battle of proportions. I like what you're doing is you're actually giving a voice and an opinion that seemingly
This was phony.
People already say I'm like, yo, you're on Drake's side.
No, people ain't gonna watch on the back in A1 because YouTube is not gonna send it out. Motherfuckers ain't even gonna know I did it. Like, yo, that video, that live I did with you, that's what I probably need to take down and re-upload. That conversation with me and Trench's News, that bitch got 1,000 views. Man, what you got a nigga that told talking to a street nigga about snitching? That bitch only did 1,000 views? Man, fuck out of here, man. If I'm ready to take that bitch down now and re-upload it. Ain't no way. I probably got a screen recorder, cause I did that shit on my phone. Ain't no way that bitch po did 10K. Easy.
Yes. Oh, yes, sir.
They'll probably never get another conversation like that again.
We had a similar conversation.
Yeah, I ain't text.
These specific people, but it was a similar conversation. But two things. Full transparency. I have said disparaging things about you, and not necessarily in public, but just behind closed doors. But not because I don't know you and I don't dislike you. It was just certain things that would go on, and I was like, being somebody that I can't operate in the space that you operate in because I'm like outside and I'm around and the lineage that I come from, I can't necessarily do and move.
Oh, this Kendrick people.
And so I was judgmental in that way. So I just want to tell you personally that I have said those things, I meant those things, but that's kind of it. The second thing is when it comes to this, we're fans, bro, and you a fan of your guy. I mean, aren't you a Kendrick fan, right? That's fair to say.
No, I'm of course a Kendrick fan. I'm of course a Kendrick fan. It would be blasphemous if I was like, yo, I just hate this guy who's also on the short list of best rappers ever, right?
No, for sure. Okay, so fans of the culture, but one thing that people have overlooked in this.
Let's see if he called academics out for being compromised.
Like we all started together. You know what I'm saying? Like TDE started in 2004. I was around since 2006. Like I'm on the Ab Soul album that we recorded. Back House changed his name to Kendrick Lamar. We did on our
He
show,
is, yo. He hurt.
Podcast called
He hurt because he couldn't give Drake the win and he wanted to.
You know what I mean?
That nigga called it a tie, B. You called that shit a tie. Look, like that was better than first person shooter.
Us choosing sides and stuff like that. I'm the most biased nigga in the industry.
Push ups better than Euphoria. You'll get that shit a tie. Matter of fact, they get that shit a tie. Hell yeah, man. Yo, we even had some epic conversations, yo. Epic conversations that should have did numbers. Like niggas talking about Charleston White. Man, we done had some epic conversations that should have did numbers, bro. And these real conversations, like this ain't no just saying shit just to say it. No, fuck no. We had real conversations. And I stand on everything I say. Like I don't just say shit to go viral or say things because it sound cool. No, everything I say I mean. Man, Bia tell you, A lot of things I say on here, me and him that talked about it personally 10 years ago.
When I say West Coast, it literally just means amen. It means for sure. It means bet that. You know what I mean? Word, or however y'all would say it on that side. So whenever I end shit with West Coast, it's not like, yeah, everybody fuck them niggas like that. That's not
They,
completely biased because there are biases, but from a media standpoint, who else has really gotten the street?
Well, maybe not on a bias.
yeah, Drake get all the views.
Like, the majority of like all
I said Drake.
that
Academics get all the views.
especially the ones who've been around for a while. You know, it always, and this is how I viewed it. It always felt like they preferred a artist that was more to that.
Was it what it is?
Traditional concept of an MC like a Kendrick Lamar.
Say who ain't
Drake, the guy from Canada,
boy from DC.
has had this like
Be on Goof Time.
run that's also a half a pop star. Like I feel like people have always respected the traditional MC over this new guy. You know what I mean? So again, I remember there was a time
Yeah.
that it was almost blasphemous.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I said Mike gotta tone it down a little bit.
Or to even compare him to even a Jay.
Mike gotta tone it down a little bit.
Throwing him in my top, like, you know, my time top, like, you know, top 5.
You know, still remain true to who I am, cause I can't, you know, I gotta be me. But I might just gotta tone it down some.
Whack for even having somebody like that in it, but I think over time with his consistency and, you know, with his dominance.
At least until I get one. I'm trying to go.
Or like, yeah, of course.
This shit just started probably within like the last month or so.
I said, Carl.
Probably like the last 2 months, month and a half.
Don't mean you're the favorite. He was the underdog going into the
Yeah, that's
battle
true.
because everyone kept saying
A1.
he was the guy with nappy braids who used to rap on the corner. This other guy.
See, cause I'm gonna tell her like it is, man.
Yeah, he does some great songs, but
I did live earlier talking about Vlad and the fact that he was trying to get that black lady suspended from her job. YouTube ain't get that bitch no push. No push. I was the first person to do a video on it. That shit ain't get no push, y'all. How is that not a hot topic? I know people want to see that. I know people want to listen to that. Gave it no push. That bitch, I don't even think it got 300 views. They didn't even send nobody to the live, yo. We only had we had like 3 people on the live. Like, how do I got 3 people on the live? That shit was crazy, yo. I ain't see none of y'all. I ain't see none of y'all. None of my normals was in there.
I thought a lot of people said, yo, Kendrick's going to take this guy's head off. Kendrick is a quintessential traditional MC.
Correct. And but you know why you feel that way though, right?
Tell me.
You feel that way because you respect Kendrick's hip hop more than you respect Drake's hip hop. So you automatically come in with that perspective. Is that fair to say?
No.
Okay. I feel that, again, it's like me in media, right? My path to where I've got to in media was, yo, I used to carry crates for Sway for him and like be his assistant, and then he gave me a chance on the radio and I kind of proved myself and I grinded it up and I did like 15 different cities bouncing around before I got a major chance. I think a lot of people be like, yo, you've kind of earned your keep, right? When I look at Drake, I think people look at his non-traditional route, and it's not like, for me, I can't say I respect it less than Kendrick. I probably more identify with it than Kendrick because it's the non-traditional newer route that, you know, people might be a little bit uncomfortable with kind of co-signing.
No, I feel that.
You see, I say it wasn't no non. It wasn't. It's not that it was non-traditional. It was that it was that it wasn't organic. You feel me? See, I say shit like that. You know, that's the shit that I'm like. You feel me? It wasn't that it was non-traditional. The shit wasn't organic. It wasn't real. It was fabricated. That's the stuff I gotta stop saying, y'all.
Here's the thing, though. It's the same what I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
When you take that approach,
I gotta stop saying that type of shit. Yo, but that's how I feel though, yo. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Not that's what I think. Now I try not to deal in feelings. That's how I think, man.
The only time you get credit for something like that is when people have doubt in your ability.
That's what makes sense to me.
So if
Based off of what I seen.
Is gonna go fight Mike Tyson. And academics.
If it makes high, I had better coverage on both them cases. I had better coverage on both them cases. I told people from day one that yo, Millie is not going to get found. Not day one. Once the evidence came out in YNW Millie case, I say yo, they don't got enough evidence to find him guilty. Go back and watch the video. They do not got enough evidence to find him guilty. Duck case. Since day one, when the paperwork got released, I say, yo, this case only went federal because it was weak. The whole internet. Yo, it happened in the Gold Coast. They used switches. And I'm like, yo, hell no. This case is weak as shit. It couldn't go state. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't. Like, and that's the thing, yo. I'm giving people real information instead of a fabricated story of events. And that's what these guys are doing. I don't know if they're doing it intentionally or they just don't know. But that's what they're doing. They're fabricating the stories. You know, they're giving you dramatized versions of the stories. And I'm just telling people what it is. You know what I mean? Like somebody told me, like, you don't give two sides. Yo, what the fuck is, man? Like, yo, this shit ain't right. This fugazi. I don't trust that evidence. That's, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm here to do. I ain't here for the nonsense.
People are gonna be like, at least he went outside and took the fade. They're not gonna look at it like, oh, they're not gonna look at that same perspective as Mike Tyson. They're gonna be like, Mike Tyson went outside and fought academics. They're not gonna look at it like that because they automatically have doubt.
I'm following, and then okay, I'm following, and you're making sense. Go ahead.
And then too, and another thing, A1, the real information that AK-47 gave to his people, he got from my channel. I didn't see that nigga copy what I said verbatim. I think I put it in my story when I just got tired of it and I felt like exposing it. Same shit with Suddy Nash. I just seen them niggas copy what I said verbatim and give it to their people. Like, damn, like, oh, these niggas is serious. But don't give no credit.
When they look at Drake and this whole thing, a lot of people are looking at him like, oh, at least Drake went.
Hell yeah.
The only reason why you might feel
Yep. That way, and I went to the story because she tried to deny it on her page. So I posted in my community the conversation where I told her this shit.
Not necessarily his ability. Well, not at this point in his career, right? Like if Mika.
She fucked her own page up.
This guy's
chasing my house and so did this dream of.
At this point, we kind of look at Drake
of what social media was.
Like, it's no way.
Fucked herself over.
We're just glad you took the bait. You know, like Drake has kind of proved himself over years. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, Common. I mean, him and Joe had a little small skirmish, even though some people said, you know, he could have continued with Joe. He didn't. Pusha T. Of course, Meek Mill. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is why, you know, people can call me biased all they want, but this is why I kind of ride with my favorite rapper. And it's not like, you know, when people like, it's like basketball. Like if you like LeBron and you feel he's fearless, like you like what he represents. That's how I kind of look at Drake. He's never ducked the fade.
Yeah, but for
So
10
if
years
he was
straight,
early on his career,
academics,
like
come on
Kendrick
now.
before,
Not 10
like
years
now,
straight, bro.
actually, of course, Kendrick, who we
Not
look
10
at
years
as
straight, yo.
so
Y'all niggas grew up together.
capable and
Might as well
competent.
say.
Yeah, of course. Him just sparring with Kendrick is like, yo, I told you my guy is like that. But if he had ducked Kendrick and I saw him squabble with everybody else, I would have definitely held it against him, right? I think Kendrick's just up a level that as
And hopefully, y'all.
this has been my
We'll
thing.
see, yo, because I refuse to take the
I
cheat.
just don't want my guy to
The
get
cheat
back.
route.
If this ends with a bunch of 10 no, I'm serious.
Like I didn't watch people buy subscribers and then get the plaque and make a video and really be smiling. Like I couldn't do no shit like that, yo. Like you know good damn well you ain't built that channel up. You bought them subscribers, my nigga. You feel me? How you gonna do a video thanking everybody? Like yo, it's some fake ass people on this internet, yo. I'm telling you.
And you know one of those joints where you can argue it to eternity or who really won? I'm cool with that. Because I don't know if either or will deliver the knockout punch, but if my favorite rapper gets demolished, it would make me feel and look away when I'm looking at him as a rapper. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. I understand your perspective, but I'm just saying I don't want that to be misconstrued in the conversation because that's how people are looking at your boy. And the thing is, no one expected. Well, that's not true. You expected him to come out victorious. Is that a fair assumption?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. Do you think he was victorious?
I don't think the battle is done. I can tell you where I feel like it's at currently, but I absolutely do not think this is over with. And you know, last night I've said this publicly. I ain't sleep too well because I was one. No, it's me also being honest. I didn't know if Drake was gonna probably look at 3 tracks in a row by Doc and say, yo, he's doubling down on a point that I really don't even want to be fucking with. I have nothing to lose or nothing to gain, everything to lose. Let me just, yo, I've kind of got my shit off. I know he's still in it to squabble. And that makes me excited because I'm going to be honest with you. I thought after those 3 Kendrick tracks, he was going to be like, I'm good. But nah, he's still in this. Which you know what this means? Bro, this shit is nowhere near over, at least on his part, because, you know, it's either one of these guys got to bow out, or we got to get a knockout. Do you think this is over?
Yes.
I heard you say that on the Instagram.
Yeah, he ain't sleep well. He ain't sleep well, yo, because Kendrick Lamar exposed that he was compromised.
I have it on a good authority that it's a wrap, and he lost, and he's cooked.
Okay, what does that mean? Does that mean he's not going to respond?
That means that exactly what I said, quoted verbatim. He's cooked, he lost. That's what that means.
So you're thinking he can't drop?
If he continues to antagonize, what was it, the hard part 6? If the hard part 6 is his response,
Yes.
it's over.
So
Do you like that?
I thought it was a formidable response. That
Shit was garbage.
I think Meet the Grahams is a null and void song. That song is littered half with lies that was set up by Drake. He literally exposing the hard part 6. Yo, you bit the
You see? What I tell you, y'all, DJ Academics helped Drake formulate that opinion about Meet the Grams. I don't think that's true. I think that's a lie. And he been pushing that shit for the last 2 days on the social media, especially today. That's why I'm not surprised Drake went about it the way he did on Hard Part 6. But I think they lying. And Meet the Grams is still valid in my book.
I plan understand the bait, you bit the bait. That song is it's a fictional story.
Now let's see what Kendrick people say.
Like I remember listening to that song for the first time. I'm like, damn, it's almost like it's like this eerie bedtime story that Kendrick is kind of delivering. Yo, you got a daughter. Yo, this is going on. Now we get to find out Drake basically set all this shit up. Kendrick's making amazing chess moves as well. But how are we to say this over? Not Like Us. That is to me that's a hit record. I think definitely a hit record for the West. I think it will go beyond the West. The Hard Part 6. I think a lot of people, include me, when it comes to like what we wanted to hear from Drake. Hey, you popped out with Push-Ups, which means you were probably looking to try to create bops already.
Push-Ups was the best song.
Tailor-made freestyle. You were rapping, but you used AI with
Tailor-made freestyle don't count.
And Pac's voice. We want to hear you rap, right? And that's why some people were saying, including me, timestamp record. I think a timestamp record is still coming, but just like how Kendrick did 616 in LA, the Hard Part.
Yeah, I don't know either, B. I don't know how his got Ghost Riders.
I mean, here's the thing, bro. Up until today, okay? Up until the Hard Part 6 dropped, where did you have this battle?
Advantage Kendrick.
Where do you have the battle now?
I still may have advantage Kendrick still.
Okay. So
He made him answer it.
I mean, what is there to do after that? I don't know. Like, I'm not even being funny. I swear to you, I'm not trying to disrespect you.
Yeah.
But have you ever been into a physical? Or you're losing a fight? Like, what is there after that? Other than violence, like, what do you like? What's the play?
It was winning.
No, I understand that, but I'm talking about if me and you are having a physical fight,
Yes.
right? You're down on the ground and I'm beating the shit out.
Yes.
And I clearly have the advantage, right?
Okay.
And I stop beating your ass.
Okay.
Y'all hit that like button, share it live, yo. If you want to donate to the channel, your Baltimore swag is the cash app, man.
At that point, the fight is over. So it sounds like you're telling me that Kendrick is down now. Yeah, if Kendrick stops right now and we have to call it, yeah, I'll call it for Kendrick. But I don't think Drake is done. Kendrick just dropped 3 in a row.
So he just admitted that Hard Part 6 ain't it.
I don't think
without
the
admitting
Hard
it.
Part 6, I think the Hard Part 6 was to nullify an angle that Kendrick was taking. You keep calling me a pedophile. You keep saying I'm into minors. I like these weird things that it's just, as a man, that's just not even something you want to even be able to, you don't even want to, nobody wants on your jacket, but you don't even want to have to dignify that with a response. Let's get that out the way, but we still squabbling. I think Drake drops again.
If you think,
Okay, what was the Knockout is a record that it brings parties and clubs going up over it. You see neighborhoods getting active to it. That's a hit, right? Now I think it's definitely a hit on the West Coast. We'll see if it actually goes all across, the U.S., right? If they start bumping that shit in Atlanta, we'll see. What I'm trying
I
to say
think it's
is,
gonna chart.
of course it's gonna chart. All these songs are gonna chart.
Yeah, it is.
Put on DSP. But here's the thing.
It's definitely
The
bothering
song
him.
that was like that was
And I think it's hurting him more because he for the longest time Drake been using him to sway public opinion, and he has been able to do that. And it's like with this is probably the first time that DJ Academics has been able to sway public opinion, and it's bothering him. So I think it's bothering him more from what he got going on as opposed to what Drake got going on. If y'all understand what I'm saying.
that, but then push-ups was of that ilk. I'm not saying push-ups is not like us, but it was of that ilk. So you trying to tell me that if Drake right now on Monday morning, which Monday is like tomorrow, or let's say Tuesday or Wednesday, or maybe even Friday. Drake dropped saying is that Kendrick, not Kendrick. Drake.
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, but I heard what he said on Family Matters. He said he was about to go on vacation, and then this must have been the quickest vacation. He dropped a day later.
So is he indecisive or like I don't understand?
That nigga's chatting. Hey, listen, until he doesn't drop, when he doesn't
Yeah,
drop,
I agree.
hey, you know me, I'm big with the countdowns. Hey, yo, it's been 3 weeks, it's been a month, this nigga ain't dropped, he's bowing out. But he's
Yeah, you can't trust not. And but G man, that's why I said Meek Mill's won that battle. If you revisit that battle, I think you gotta give it to Meek because Meek is the one that exposed that Drake has ghostwriters and he can't live it down. He can't live it down. Like you gotta give that battle to Meek, cause did nothing Drake say affect Meek Mills to the point that the ghostwriter thing affected Drake? Nothing. Yeah, he said this ain't your world tour, it's your girl tour. Like yeah, that was a hard bar, but they not even together no more. It's 10 years down the line and niggas is still calling Drake out for ghostwriters. Yeah, and right, and he wrote his own material. Think he won that, man. You really can't win a battle if you're not writing your shit, man.
Or you getting up to fight. Again, if he responded to not like us in less than 24 hours, what makes you think that he's done?
I mean, listen. As far as I know, it's over. And if he continues,
I feel like you're waving a white flag for Kendrick because there's nothing.
I listened to the hard parts, and that's what it sounded like to me.
That's what it sounded like to me too.
He said, "Man, I'm just, it didn't. To me, it felt very, very like Dreamville Fest, like,
What? No, stop it. Nah, stop it. Hey, I'm glad you said going into this conversation you're openly biased, so I can't even say you're wild.
Well, no. My bias is I'm able to have objective conversation.
Are you kidding me? You think that this song was like the Dreamville apology?
Well, no. The song is twofold, right? The first part of the song is him. First of all, I think that you lose anytime you go on defense in the way that he's gone on defense.
Okay, that's a critique I have for Drake. I don't think he should have addressed it, but I do think. Go ahead.
So when you go on defense in that way, to me, you're no longer the aggressor. And I said, I don't know if people were posting the tweet that I said when it first started. His best course of action is to go on full aggression. Full aggression. That's his best course of action. That's the best. That's the best that it was Joe's level. Is he gonna out?
Definitely never gonna happen.
I personally think he could out rap him, out hip hop, it might lend to other things.
You think that Drake can out rap Kendrick Lamar?
Absolutely. I would have never ever thought that he could beat the nigga in a battle if I didn't think he could out rap him. Of course. If it's just raps, yes. Now in terms of
fair.
Go ahead.
To be fair, that's fine if you think that's your opinion. But we all used to shit on ourselves before we were potty trained. So what I'm saying is, if
he just shitted on him.
I think that Drake can out rap Kendrick Lamar, then I don't really know if there's further conversation because that's a delusion, right?
Whoa, you're saying it's a delusion, but if we're actually, and this is me saying that, yeah, I'm still giving a slight advantage to Kendrick, but Kendrick ain't winning just off rapping. The nigga's winning off saying you have a 11-year-old child, you're a pedophile. He's winning off of like really on some gossip shit. Let's be honest. If what Kendrick is winning off is two things: gossip, which are mostly lies.
Now he getting mad.
Secondly, hey, Let me try to step on.
Hey, yo, this might turn ugly, y'all.
Just like Elliot Wilson just came on here and said, it's not that he's rapping so spectacular that we're like, oh my god.
This might turn ugly.
I think that Drake is a dope. He can get dope MC. I think that he makes great songs and bops. Like I've said numerous times over the last month, just go make your bops, bro. Leave this alone. Leave this alone. This is not for you over here. When it comes to rapping, when it comes to strategic movement, I'm not even talking. Fuck the gossip and all of the on both sides. Fuck all of that. I'm not even talking about that. I'll stick to what you and Elliot spoke about when it comes to the strategy and when it comes to hip hop. On no level can he fuck with that. On any level, and that's not even me being biased.
I don't think so either.
That's my true hip hop opinion.
And that's why I've always said there's an entire group of people that, you know, this battle is going to be decided in the court of public opinion. You have an entire group of people who think like you that always believe that Drake can't rap with Kendrick. Those people's minds won't be changed. They have already made up their mind that one rapper is so lyrically superior.
No, but that's not me though, y'all. I came into this shit with an open mind. I never even understood what the fuss about Kendrick was about until this shit happened. You feel me? When this happened, I can 100% say I was more of a Drake fan. But now, man, I see why people. I never could understand why people say Kendrick was one of the best. I see now. I definitely see now. He done made me a believer.
Like, I mean, do we need to even have a battle if that's what you're thinking?
I don't know why he engaged in the first place. Keep it above.
Yeah.
The thing is, bro, this is not a winnable thing. The only path, bro, listen to me. The only path to victory is to go do what he does. I'm gonna give you my opinion, and this has nothing to do with the homies or anybody else. This is DJ Head's own one man opinion, right? My opinion is that he allowed his ego to get baited into a hip hop battle in which he is not equipped to handle. He should have played his game. If you want another, anytime it's slow, it's boring. It reminds me of San Antonio games. If he would have just played his game, made the box, made the hit records, played the chart game, do what he does best.
No, hell no.
I think he would have a better shot. Playing hip hop, if you try to come play this game, you're gonna lose, and he did.
Yeah, see that's the thing, yo. When it come out, see when you really if you're not from the West Coast, and this is what I had to do in the first song. When you dissecting Kendrick Lamar, you really can't factor in the beat. You know, because they're not going to be beats that we listen to in Baltimore on any level. You really got to pay attention to just strictly the bars. You feel me?
Talked to Elliot, and Elliot said Drake doesn't respect Kendrick by how he's dropping and the things he's dropping. I think it's the opposite way around. And I think most of even Kendrick fans don't respect Drake. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Like, first of all, this is my opinion, obviously not Drake, because Drake never believed in no goddamn Big Three. Okay, this whole Big Three fabrication was Jermaine Cole out of North Carolina came up with that bullshit. Okay, now if I am to be honest, right, and this is me being very non-biased, I know yes he apologized, said third. If I'm judging rapping from all three individuals, J. Cole has been rapping better than Kendrick and Drake in the last year and a half. Let me not say something close, but he's been the best rapper in terms of verse for verse.
Yo, he trying to steer the conversation away from Drake. So what he trying? He trying to make Kendrick go at J. Cole. That's what it sounds like he trying to do. He think he's slick. Hope he don't take the bait.
And we could go back to Mr. Morale and Big Steppers. We could go to on Drake's album, and we could go to even what Cole is offering. it's kind of like mind-boggling to me that you just think that Drake has just never been in the realm of Kendrick, right?
I didn't say that.
Okay, all right, we'll clarify that, please.
I clarified. I said I think Drake is a dope rapper. I think Drake is an MC.
Okay, but is he in the realm of Kendrick?
No.
What do you mean the realm?
So I mentioned the 3 rappers, and I said, hey, listen, at least in the last year, Cole been got it. I think he's been like the best. With the
I'm glad he ain't take the
There's
bait.
been time I believe Drake has been 14 on the fly. I think Kendrick, not only creatively, I think his pen was just so sharp on anything he was doing at the time. I think all 3 have had their moments, but all 3 of them could compete with each other. I'm acknowledging that Kendrick could compete with Drake, but I'm acknowledging that Drake could compete with Kendrick. It seems like you're saying Drake was either on some bullshit thinking he could compete with Kendrick because that was never the case. I'm wondering why you think that Drake could not compete with Kendrick. And I'm wondering if this is just a current thing or you thought he never could.
I think that Drake can't compete in Kendrick's game.
Okay, that's a whole different ballgame of what you're talking about. So, what's Kendrick's game, and are you talking about like his strategy?
Rapping.
Maybe necessarily, or his disposition towards?
It's rapping. A lyricist.
The truth, and it's gonna come out anyway because I said it on the show that me and Elliot did. Okay? I used to believe that Drake was highly intelligent. I still think he has intellect. I used to think he was extremely intelligent. Okay? I now my opinion has shifted a little bit in thinking that he's more witty, cunning, and has intellectual prowess, but not necessarily an intellect. And that comes from the vantage point of just watching the strategy of this, right? Because it's still strategy. My homies, and I'm not speaking for them, but these are some of the most smartest people I've known in my entire life when it comes to being intellects, students of the game, the way they study, the way they approach things, the strategy behind their strategy incorporated into everything is what you saw was a master class of strategy. So that being said, I'm not saying that in the quote unquote realm of any realm specific to this battle, Drake has displayed that. I think that when he allowed, and I don't know.
Hey, I'm my front teeth starting to hurt, y'all.
From the outside looking in, it looks like he allowed his
Hold up.
ego to be baited into Kendrick's world in a hip hop battle, and he got outmaneuvered and outclassed in every way.
I'll respond to that by saying I think that maybe his only misstep is not realizing that because Kendrick is seen as the quintessential traditional MC, and you are not seen in that ilk, you are never going to get the same type of like I watched your Twitter all throughout this shit, and I remember the first tweet I had to make fun of because when Kendrick dropped like that. Remember, this is the featured verse. Like Drake is bombed on every nigga. Drake been literally giving niggas wedgies on tracks his whole career. I can load every gun with bullet fire backwards, still won't lose a fucking rapper. He been telling these niggas, what up? Y'all niggas can't do nothing and you need me. Yo, you need me more than you hate. He's been doing his whole career. Alright, bet.
Yeah, I like J. Cole better than probably like put out that like documentary type of CD when he was back in this city.
Win, lose, or draw.
I seen how genuine yo was, and I said, yeah, I fuck with Shorty.
You even tweet after Drake dropped push-ups, and we're like, Kendrick, finally, you can't just drop a song, make a moment, and disappear. When are you gonna come to play? You know what you tweeted? Nah, man, cook food take long, this and that. And obviously Kendrick did drop, but this is the point I'm trying to make. The rules I've seen seem to be skewed and different when it comes to Doc than when it comes to Drake. If Drake did some shit, if Kendrick did some shit that had Drake he had planted some shit that Drake made a whole diss song. Say Family Matters was about a whole lie, some bullshit that just got planted. And Drake rapped about it, thought he got him. Because that wasn't supposed to be a gotcha moment. Meet the Grams was pretty much trying to recreate the story of Adonis, which clearly and obviously had Drake really fucked up at the time. Kendrick tried it, except he fell for the banana in the tailpipe. It didn't work. And he rapped lies and fell into Drake's of the highest of when Drake does it, they're like, gallery for Drake, then it is for Kendrick. Kendrick does it.
That's not true.
Am I right? Kendrick
No,
had a lot
that ain't. That's not true.
That
That ain't true.
He gets applauded for less. And by the way, I'm not saying that to say he's subpar. He's done an amazing job on timing. He's also done a good job maneuvering and also realizing this is.
Yo, he trying to.
Sometimes the lies can work.
He trying to say any. He trying to. Yo, he trying to say anything other than the obvious. Yo, Kendrick demolished that boy, man. He demolished him on every level. It ain't got nothing to do with the West Coast. It ain't got nothing to do with strategic. He just demolished them, yo. Like, I mean, that's all it is to it, yo. Just keep that shit real, sure.
Right? Hey, put it like this. He's painted a whole picture of Drake being a pedophile. Drake ain't no goddamn pedophile. But it's a salacious comment that
I don't believe that.
you can find slight enough credence to it.
I don't believe that, yo. I don't believe he got somebody to leak the info.
Let's make
Nope.
some memes
I sure
about it,
don't.
right? We get it. Yo, he has a kid. Bro, the nigga don't got an 11-year-old kid. It's a lie. Actually, Drake set you up to say the bullshit, and people still giving him credit. They're still looking for the kid like it's actually real. What I'm saying is that, for whatever reason, Kendrick gets a lot more leash in terms of he gets a longer rope to do what he wants to do. Drake is held to a different. Okay, multiple reasons. Culture. I do believe part of it is also a success. I said to Carl Cherry today, I said, Carl, let me tell you this. So me and Carl were talking numbers today, and Carl tells me what Family Matters does first full day on Spotify versus what Euphoria did. Euphoria did 9.8.
Yeah, you right, G man. He know. He just ain't gonna say it.
Numbers, but Drake did about like 5 million or so. I think it's not final because he said he was gonna get numbers on Tuesday or whatever. Anyway, basically Kendrick is beating Drake in his own game, which is numbers. And I said to Carl, I said, Carl, remember when I was talking about Drake being the underdog, and you said Drake could possibly never be the underdog because he's the biggest. He's the guy who blah, blah, blah. How could the biggest rapper be the underdog? Well, how do we explain the fact that Kendrick seemingly, unless you're going to say Kendrick has bots, which I think that's Kendrick's angle that Drake got bots.
Yeah, but you was pushing on your page all week that Kendrick got bots.
Surpassing Drake, and this is how I explain it. Both have their own fan base, but we have a whole group that are kind of just casual, neutral people. They have gathered to see the king fall. The king is Drake. They have gathered to see him fall. Tell me if hey, listen, I might be.
The reason why we was applying, it ain't got nothing to do with his money. It ain't got nothing to do with his success. It got everything to do with the fact that this nigga didn't work to get here. That's all it was. That's all it was, and that's all it is. That's why niggas gathered to see him fall. That's why I'm on board. Y'all know I want to get rid of all them niggas. He need to go too. I want to get rid of all of them. As long as they in them spots, it's gonna be hard for us to get in them spots. Cause like Kendrick said, they ain't us. They're not like us at all.
I'm telling you, it's like a Floyd fight. Except Floyd,
Drizzy, what it is, man?
See, Floyd wouldn't give a fuck if you came to
Yeah, I seen that.
root for him to lose, because he was just getting the pay-per-view numbers.
saying that, Drake. What you doing up this late, Nick?
Mad people who are hoping to see Drake lose. And even, they might not even give a fuck about Kendrick. But they're tired of a nigga who's been on top of the game for at least a decade. We've never seen a run like this.
Shit, cool.
There's zero rappers who's ever been on top like this. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, Drake's run is unprecedented in music.
But the reason why his run is this way is because Drake and them has been paying blogs and shit like that, yo, for the last, since he been out. They've been paying him to tell us that he was the best. It's like, yo, if you tell years that Drake is number one, Drake is number one, Drake is the best, then Drake is the best. That's just what it is, yo. People might disagree, yo, but I'm telling y'all, that's what it is. That's what it is. These people can make whoever they want to make the best. They can make academics the best. They got the power to do that, yo. These people can take Drake, right, from Degrassi, make him a rapper, put him in a movie, put him on a TV show, put him in a magazine, and it all be ran by the same people, and we'll never know. We'll just be like, dang, yo, everywhere. Similar to what's going on with Sexy Red right now. The reason why she appears to be lit. You feel me? It's just marketing, yo. And these people run so many companies and sub companies that you'll never be able to connect the dots into Universal or Epic or Sony. You know what I mean? That's how they do it, yo. Y'all gotta watch that video I did on that shit. That video really would open my eyes up to this shit. Because I didn't know this at first. Until I did that video and I read that article, I'm like, damn. These motherfuckers crazy. Like, yo, they can do it, man. Y'all gotta watch that video.
Not limited to hip hop. In music. That's not debatable. That's a fact. That's okay.
Kitty Mac, what it do?
That's not what this is. Which is why you've been on
Yeah, right, Drizzy. Majority rule. The best talking about nothing. My content could be trash, but I'm everywhere. I'm on Shade Room, I'm on TMZ, I'm on motherfucking Hollywood Unlocked, I'm on Shake Cheese, I'm on, you know what I mean? People gonna turn in.
It's different. Like, that's not the same thing. When you get in the playoffs, it's a different game. Can you agree to that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, shit cool.
This is playoffs.
Never did like the other day.
Right? Not even playoffs. This is the
Hey, y'all, hold up. Y'all gotta tell y'all some wild shit. Unrelated. Yo, how many of y'all was on the live, yo, that day when I showed y'all them eggs that I got growing out front of my house? I know, Barla, I know you was there, wasn't you? Never said you was there, wasn't you? When I showed y'all them eggs out front of my house? So why the next, so that later on that night, I seen the little bird. The bird was in there with the eggs. This was like 1 o'clock in the morning. You feel me? Yo, why the next morning I come outside, yo, the fucking bird was dead, yo. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? The bird was dead, yo. Another bird that slaughtered the bird. The eggs are still in the nest. And I don't know what to do, y'all. What the fuck? Yo, I don't know what to do, yo. What up? Yo, cause now the eggs are gonna hatch, and the fucking mother is dead. Like, it's just 4 eggs in there, yo, and the mother is dead, yo. I don't know. I think a hawk might have attacked it. I'm hoping I ain't make the spy hot. I'm thinking I fuck around made the spy hot for real, man. Think I might have made the spy hot, yo. But yeah, yo, they done fucking killed the mother bird, yo. So I don't know what to do, yo, with the eggs, yo. My mother told me to kill them. I said, Mom, I'm not killing the eggs. I'm not killing the eggs. I might gotta feed them worms or something. Y'all might gotta nurse them back to until they can fly off on their own. Yo, that shit fucked my head up, though. Yo, I'm dead serious, yo. It might be, yo. Yo, because I was ready. Yo, because I had the flashlight on him like 1 o'clock in the morning when I seen him. I'm like, I see you over there. Like she, like the motherfucker trying to hide and shit. Yo, the next morning I come out, niggas feathers everywhere, and the fucking bird is dead right there, like right on my porch. Like the motherfucker just, the hawk just came at it full blast. Fuck my head up, yo.
Yes.
This is not the same thing as a
God damn it.
game at the fucking park. Can you agree to that?
No, of course.
Okay, so I don't want to convolute the argument when it comes to, well, you know, his run and his success and all these niggas clicking up. That doesn't matter. There's 82 basketball teams in the league.
Hold on. The only thing I'm going to add to that analogy, because I love the basketball analogy.
You still up?
You know, and not to shit. You know,
Hello?
Hey, listen, you got your bias, I got my bias. Hey, I
Hello?
got an alert that says, I wish this was like basketball or something like that we could actually get rings, because we're living in
Yeah, though, yo, that shit fucked up, yo.
of hip hop and rapping is a subjective sport. It's
I know, hey, yo, look, never too late. Hey. Yo, like, when a motherfucker just sitting without no parent. He gonna die. So I might gotta get some worms or something, yo, and just like throw some worms up that bitch. I ain't feeding them to him. Cause then I might not be able to get rid of them. If I feed him the worms, they might never leave, yo, and they gonna think they live here forever. Yeah, I just couldn't believe, yo, that the bird was dead the next day, yo. Like, that shit was crazy. And it's definitely that bird, because that motherfucker don't be in that nest no more. Them eggs still in that bitch. I know it was the bird, because I seen her. Like, when I used to come in the house, like when she was alive, it used to fly off and like go stand on like the motherfucking light pole or the electric line. And then when I come back, it'll fly back. So I know it was the bird. I think a hawk killed that bitch. But the bird fought it off because the hawk didn't get the eggs. It just killed the mother.
haters LeBron has. You know what I mean? If they had to vote if he wins another ring, the nigga would be ringless for the rest of his life, right? You know, because of, you know, there's even resentment about how he's ran the league. What I'm saying is that in hip hop, there isn't like an official merit-based. Did you win?
Yeah, yo, I'm gonna have to give him. I ain't check up there in like 2 days. They probably be hashing soon.
It's all about opinion.
I'm gonna check up there. I'm gonna check up there tomorrow.
Majority opinion, and yes, that.
I'm a. They eat worms, right? They ain't never they eat worms. Hey, yo, my responsibility. That fucking bitch is my that bitch died and left me with the kids. Fucking dirty bitch. Hey, yo, that fucking bird died and left me with the kids. Hey, yo.
Every time Drake number one is why these other niggas ain't number one. And it's not only about just other rappers.
Yeah, man, yo.
Fans kind of get tired of the same nigga winning. It's a reason why, like, listen, okay, I ain't trying to throw my man Lil Pump under the bus, but like Lil Pump was, and again, I'm not saying like he was like some top tier rapper, but he had his time, and then those same fans moved on to another rapper. In music, naturally, it cannibalizes itself in favor of the new generation of the new.
I think I did make the spot hot. I think I did, yo. Cause 2 nights in a row I put the flashlight up there at nighttime. Hawk probably was watching. Like, man, what the fuck is he looking at? And the next morning, that bitch raided it. Cause it had to happen the next morning because, like I said, I seen it 1 o'clock that night.
Because this is weighed in the court of public opinion, and people tired of this nigga winning. And here's the thing: who looks better?
Like I ain't never think a hawk could be watching. Like, that motherfucker, you know, them bitches got good ass eyes. That shit probably was fired half a mile away.
He's very modest in all aspects from what we can see.
I don't know. It's doing that shit on my screen too. Oh, matter of fact, my bad. I had the phone on the audio
People
box.
compare dudes to Kendrick fans. Kendrick fans loves Kendrick.
Keep trying to attribute it to hate. It's not hate, y'all. It's not hate. Academics. He trying to sway the narrative to everything except for what it really is. It's the fact that niggas finally found out he was the culture vulture. And he the worst kind. It's not hate. Niggas ain't hating on that boy.
Whether it comes to producers, right? Which is why when a producer catches a wave, that producer gets an influx of records. Correct? Okay. Same thing with hooks and features and stuff like that. That's the way this goes. That's
Yo, y'all got, yo, did anybody, y'all get that alert about the drill rappers I did?
about their approach.
I only think you two sent, y'all know I dropped the video earlier, right?
Top spot. The spirit of competition is I want that spot.
The drill rapper got chased and beat up
You can't get through the playoffs, through the semifinals,
in New York.
then get to the finals and then be like, man, everybody's rooting against me. You don't get that privilege.
That drill shit, man, that shit got to go, y'all. Like, yo, that shit got to go, man.
And I hear what you're saying.
Drill rap got to go, man.
And Elliot Wilson on our show today said that academics is, I forgot what he said. He said you were like number one in hip hop media or something like that. He gave you your flowers, okay? And I made him repeat it 3 times so that way you can clip it. So, I did 3 times and he said that. Now, you don't then get to get on your
All right.
and say, well, I don't know why everybody like what you did about the bar you got. Well, why you say,
Yeah, that, hey, G-Man, what you think about that shit, G-Man?
if you have a spot and people are looking at you,
Them little kids, man, that New York,
regardless of how you feel about it and regardless if you think it's fair or not, that's what comes with having
that
a
shit
spot.
crazy.
Kind of shit that
About Drake saying,
I ain't watching it.
so you don't then get to that position and then be like, why are you vying for this position?
Oh, no, I'm not saying it should be like, woe is me for Drake. Now, of course, like, nigga, you live in a fabulous life. It comes with the spot. You're right. You know, it kind of started from this whole white flag thing. And you're saying that you bowed out. I'm saying, no, you didn't. And I still think this is going on. We talked about, like, what you think a fight would look like, you know, just in the streets compared to what this is. And I'm saying, bro, like, how the hell does this look like Drake no bowed out?
He must ain't listen to what Drake said at the end.
So I'm going, like you said, court of public opinion, right?
Yeah.
So my opinion based on the record is, 1, the record's not as good as the other. 2, the record is completely a defensive record, which is a backpedal, and it's not a good strategy. And that's a defensive move. It's not a move of aggression. If you look at battle, right, just straight up battle tactics, a move of defense is not the same thing as a move of offense. So that being said, I would look at it like this is moving the line of battle. Like this isn't moving the needle of battle. Then the sentiment that I got was, man, it's no different. Like I'm gonna go on vacation. The sentiment at the end was like, you know, call me when I don't know what the man said. That was the sentiment I got from it.
Hey, can I ask you a genuine question?
Yes.
How much do you value the truth in this battle?
I mean, I'm an authentic person, so I value authenticity in this.
Okay. Now, you mentioned that this is a defensive type record. Now, if you were in a battle, and you know, or let's say your friend or your homies in a rap battle, and someone is lying and impugning their reputation.
See, DJ Academics is trying to discredit that Meet the
Just saying that it's not true. It is. There's a lot of people who are not been like to you know, if I accuse you of certain stuff, you probably hang the phone up with me and say, I hope you say that when you see me, right? What I'm trying to say is that it's interesting to try to throw, oh, you're doing this defensive angle, but if you know, I said earlier on Twitter, I said it's a catch-22. If you ignore the angle that Kendrick is sinking his teeth in, If you ignore the angle, it's the elephant in the room. If you address it, they say you're now defensive. You can't win. Because, especially, hey, hold on, you can't win when someone is lying on you. So then, alright, that's one of the first things. Then the second thing becomes, hey, if someone then just throws out randomly because they're looking for the out, if anybody's looking for the out, it seems like it was Doc. You tried to pull the same thing, right? You seem to try to pull the same thing that Pusha T did. Hey, you're hiding a child. Except you didn't even do it in a clever way like Pusha T did. And also you repeated a lie that was set up by the other guy. So what I'm trying to say is that how much does the truth and you actually not being in your raps is not being truthful, how much does that matter to you? Because when you're saying a nigga's like waving a white flag, you're not also analyzing that the other nigga, the reason why he dropped 3 songs back to back is because he realized that he got duped, right? Like, he realized he got duped on 6/16 when he only posted the glove, right? Then he was like, oh no, what? I still got another one. Let me mention the. Oh, this was all a play. Let me hit you with I. And you say you're a man of integrity. You care about the truth. Does that matter not to you?
I mean, we listen to rap music. First of all, I want to say, no. First of all, like from my perspective, as far as I know, no one is lying. I don't know anything, right? Everybody's telling the truth until we can disprove anything.
Okay, so wait. So you believe that Drake's telling the truth that Kendrick's woman beat?
I don't believe that because I know these people.
You say that everybody tell the truth.
No, he can tell his truth, and I'm telling you mine. So what I'm saying to you is, no one is in the room with these people at all. Like you're not in the room with him, and I'm not in the room with them, right?
Well, hold on. Do you think that Kendrick's telling the truth about Drake with the pedophilia stuff or with the kid?
I don't know. If
so you think Drake definitely lied, but with Kendrick, you don't really know.
Well, the thing is, it's not a black and white as you're trying to make it. It's a nuanced conversation because just like you know people, if you know people personally, you're able to understand and know their characters, right?
Okay.
So based on it, so that we like in the court of law, that would be a character witness. I'm a character witness. I don't believe these things. Just like some things may come out about me, and people who know me in real life will probably say, "Oh no, that's not true," no matter what the internet says. Does that make sense? Okay. So what I'm saying to you is, as from the beginning,
if we're journalists and we're media personalities with a platform,
I'm not a journalist. I'm a DJ.
Okay, cool, but you still have a platform that people look into your opinion, media personality. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if they're looking to us to score, fact check, probably use our resources to get to maybe what the truth is, if we find out that maybe one guy is lying or both of them are lying, if we're scoring this battle, do we deduct points from the lies, or we just say this is hip hop, lies exist?
I think you can do both.
Okay. So if it was proven that some of the major points, which by the way, if anybody watched my reaction to Meet the Grams, I was like, damn, Drake got a kid, another one. What's up with this thing?
You know what I did like? I'm gonna tell you this. You know what I did like? I love your reaction when he dropped right after. Like the people.
Sick. That nigga ran. That nigga ran and left the seat.
Oh no, what was it? 616. No. Whatever came.
Yeah, and again, that's me applauding the move, right? You know, as a
Man, hell no. He was sick. Yo said, what the fuck? Yo walked off and everything. I don't even think he came back. He already come back. Tony Land, what it is.
I thought that smoked it, but I have to give credit to Kendrick in being aware. One of the things, I'll be honest, I never thought that Kendrick was so attentive to even the cultural conversation.
Hey man, he gotta do what he gotta do, man. If that's how he feel. Those was some strong allegations.
So I'm applauding the moves more than the songs. Now, granted, once I started listening to the songs,
He do, G man. He do. He do need to ask him. I said that in the beginning. He do need to ask him. Yo, is Drake paying you? I bet he stutter first before he answer it. It sounded like he tried to get that out a couple minutes ago.
off the record, right? Because I'm, in thinking about some of the harshest things.
Man, I'm cooling, man.
Like hearing Kendrick, hey, your son is like this pedophile, he should die. I was like, whoa, that's an egregious claim. I would like to see some damn proof, right? Because that's what makes it actually really last, right? When the next line, the next verse comes and he says, hey, you're a deadbeat, nigga. You're hiding also another kid. The kid is 11. I'm like, ooh, Drake is about to get the fuck up on out of here. He's getting exposed left and right and center. Only 4 or 5 hours to pass, and I realized those were DuckTales. So after we realized that that's not true,
Yeah, but how do you know that?
Accepting that that's not true yet. But I've done my due diligence. Those things were false.
What you asked him?
And be like, man, this was all cap.
It nigga could have lied, man.
I mean, it depends. I mean, you could look at it like that. It's cap until it's not, right? Like what I said one day, you said was cap. What I said wasn't cap. It was cap in the moment because of circumstances. But he was dropping, and it got moved back a day. But also, that's not really the news. I do that kind of shit. I was just sharing something.
No, he definitely ain't.
When Drake dropped initially, you thought he was winning, right? And then that changed. So your perspective changes on things depending on what's going on. Does that not make sense?
No, yes, but that's very different from do you have a child or not? Okay, you can't have a child, not have a child, then have a child again.
What I'm saying is,
yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't give a fuck if I don't care about that. But to your point, if we're speaking about facts about the record, it's until we disprove it or until we prove it.
Okay, so, and by the way, I predicted because, and I'm going to throw you into this book. Kendrick fans are amazing at doing all the mental gymnastics in the world. They're like Simone Biles, like amazing. Like y'all gonna win like Olympic gold medal. Okay, so now when we're saying, well, it's facts until it's not facts. All right, so if Drake gets on the record and said, yo, Kendrick done raped like 5 chicks in 2013 when he was on tour, blah blah blah, would that be okay? Just flat out lie. By the way, that is not true. I'm telling you, I'm making it up for the sake of debate. But if Drake said that, would that be accepted as facts until it wasn't facts, or however you say
it? If he said what?
If he said that he raped all girls on tour.
Who would say that? Why the fuck would he say that?
Well, why the fuck would he say he has a kid when he don't have a kid?
Oh, you're saying hypothetically speaking.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Oh, you talking about XXX shit. I don't think Drake can.
I knew that. So, he's not good enough, to be honest.
I agree too. Like, Ed Word is not credible in this. That's why it's amazing to me. He got so many people just, like, we watch him, but we giving our own perspective. But you got so many people just watching him, and it's like, yo, this nigga is compromised. And I think that's why, for the most part, people are still saying what they saying. Like, man, Drake got another child out there. And I'm just going off of what we know from Drake, yo. That's hard for me to believe, yo, that we heard how he moved. We seen how he moved when it come down to women. Yo, that is very hard for me to believe that him at 35 or something years old only got one child. That is hard for me to believe. I'm gonna keep it all real. Now the pedophilia stuff, we done seen it. I don't know about all of that, but we seen the video where the girl was supposed to have been 17 on stage, and you know we seen that. So it's like your academics is trying to sell people this false narrative, but it's like yo, people got their own mind, yo, people got common sense, and we've seen some questionable things. We seen him under the girl page when she turned 18, and Drake said I was waiting for you, and he was like 30. You feel me? Like yo, we saying some of these things, yo. So it's not saying that it's the truth, but it's not that far of a stretch of the imagination. You understand what I'm saying? But you can't believe nothing he's saying because he paid.
He did that. He literally says Sophie knows better. He said her Instagram name. Go look at her. Look at his baby mom. He literally came with some proof, right? He literally came with some proof, right? He came with some proof that Drake basically had to admit very, very shortly afterwards that what he was saying is true. Kendrick has made allegations, I think, even worse than what Pusha said, except there's no proof. But do we hold to the same standard of trying to prove it, or is he going to say it's true until it's not true?
Do your due diligence.
But I did. It's not true. I did. Yo, we did the due diligence that, oh, hey, that thing that was on the cover art that Kendrick sold, he had on the cover art for 616 to Meet the Grams that he took down and switched out the images on DSPs. That was planted by Mission, which means
I don't have any knowledge of that.
so if I sent you information that would confirm this, would you change your opinion, or you just don't want to see it right now?
I don't care either way, to be honest with you. But the thing is, see, this is my perspective on it, right? Whether it's facts or not, that's not what I'm here. That's not something that I'm here to debate or not. I don't necessarily, I care, like, if people are being authentic. As far as I know, the information is real. If you send me something saying, like, if this proves whatever this is, then I can might make my decision at that point. But that's not, I don't care enough, to be honest with you. If you extrapolate, I can give you an example, right? If you take out all of the lies, let's say whatever you think is a lie. If you made a list, a spreadsheet, right? You made a spreadsheet of every lie that was said on Kendrick's side, and we made a list alleged lie. If we made a list of every alleged lie that was made on Kendrick's side throughout this whole battle,
No, we just call it lies. A lie is a lie. Hey, like my man.
And if you made a list, hold on, let me ask you. And you made a list of every lie or alleged lie that was made on Drake's side through this whole battle, do you still have the same outcome?
If we made a list of both lies,
and you pulled the lies, all of the lies out of all the records.
oh no,
Do you still have the same outcome?
oh no, it matters a lot. It matters a lot. It matters a lot.
I'm asking you.
No, behind the whole record. If that record, if we, I know you say you don't accept it to be lies yet, but if those things are unsubstantiated claims and are lies, if pretty much that's not true, it's a record that's all cap, which means just throw it out the window. Yeah, it sounds menacing, shout out to Alchemist, but it's a bunch of lies. That's like if Drake just says, yo, Boy Wonder, cook me up a beat, I'm just gonna rap about how this.
He said the man beat on his wife. Is that true?
Throw that shit out the window too. That's what I think, because I would think I'm a man of truth when it comes to these type of things.
No, you ain't.
Like,
Here,
again,
he just lied.
both of these lies could've
He
been
just lied just now. Nigga just lied.
right, but it got
Yeah, that nigga crazy.
Revealing information we don't know and keep. Okay, cool. That's been part of hip hop. Hey, shit. You know what I mean? Historically, people.
Hey, I'm ready to take it in, y'all. It's 106.
It worked for Pusha T. But if in the midst of this, you're just saying random.
Gotta get my kids to school in the morning. We're gonna go fight like another 9 minutes.
I do look at it.
Okay, that's your opinion.
Euphoria, that record, a lot of that is, even though it kind of touches on, well, not really many lies, but it's trying to decipher and break down the man of Aubrey Graham, which is Drake. Artistic, cool. 616 in LA, he's doing this, yo, I know something about you. You know what I mean? Your name is whatever, you went to a private, like, he's saying certain shit, like, so that's when he started writing a murder mystery. I've said this, the nigga started playing Jigsaw. Hey, have you ever played Have You Ever? Let's play it now. Alright, cool. By the way, I like that. I think that's creative too. Except if you're just start lying, now I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to? If he's gonna lie, let them both lie, and then we just judge the rap. I'd rather just be who could rap better. I think Drake is a very formidable rapper, as well as Kendrick Lamar. I think if it was just all about who got the better bars, cool. But once we start judging, yo, damn, who gonna tell us some crazy shit about the other? I think we have to start validating some of these claims, especially when you start saying niggas is pedophiles, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, Drake literally just came out on a song and said, I never fucked a minor, okay? When you're saying that you're having a cover art with a sexual offender map pointing at the nigga's house, you're almost hinting and alluding to him having sex with minors. Bring a victim. And by the way, if you brought a victim, I'll be like, damn, Drake, you nasty motherfucker. What's going on?
Yeah, you won't. You gonna try to make every goddamn excuse in the world.
That's unbecoming of a man. And, like, that's something where, like, to be honest, certain shit, no nigga want to have on their jacket. And you won't even put, like,
Alright, salute now.
Unless you knew A, B, and C. Put that into the air. I'm trying to see proof. But also, it's clear that this nigga is rapping fiction. He said the nigga literally has a child, and I'm looking for the child myself. Drake told me if I find a child, he'll work for me, and I need another employee. I'm serious. If we never find the child, ain't this like we don't look at this all a little different? We never find the child.
That mean the child don't exist?
We never find the child. Like the child is just getting abducted by aliens. We never find the child.
Bro, I think you're fixated on a couple of things, and I think you're completely fixated on a couple of things, and you're completely overlooking the other things, right? You're fixated on these 2 points, which are fair, which are valid points you're fixated on. But when someone makes accusations against you, right? And I'm not even saying that they're true, but when someone makes accusations, right? And if that's part of their strategy, then your strategy then changes in the battle, right? To become defensive of that, right? Is that fair to say?
I mean, yeah. If someone attacks you, at times. Even though I do think.
Right. Okay. Are there times when you ignore those accusations?
Yes.
Why?
Well, because those were either insignificant or those really
Hey, Paul, are you funny as shit? He probably would though, bro.
Like, yo, I got a little.
That nigga probably would. I wouldn't be surprised.
Bro, I don't want to talk about your
No, but like, I'm trying to give an example. I don't care what another nigga or a conversation about niggas talk about me and that. Now, if somebody says Act is a child predator, I might have to like. I'll give you an example. Real actual example. There's one podcaster who I took exception with when they put out there that I was a cokehead. I've never done a drug in my life other than alcohol. I drink my alcohol. I don't smoke weed. I don't do anything else. To me, someone who's a cokehead is a really degenerate and something that offended me to the very core. I had to not only defend myself, but I had to show and go beyond I had to show people that not only is it true, this person's a fucking liar. Yes, there are things people can say about you that you will be so offended by that you won't ignore it. I'm sorry. If somebody says, you did whatever to some girl, these niggas just doing laps. We don't know what's going on with him. They got the fans investigating that man. You ain't gonna lump me with Diddy. You ain't gonna lump me with R. Kelly. None of these sexual deviants or alleged sexual deviants. I'm gonna scream on top of the mountain. I'm innocent. I don't do that creepy shit. Like, would you allow somebody to call you like a sexual predator? And
I agree with academics on that.
No. Oh, okay. So we're on the same page.
Yeah, you can't let a motherfucker say anything.
I don't think that should make the song about that.
Okay, so here's the thing. So if I put up a post, because that's what happened with Drake last time, right? When they did the blackface and he explained it on like a post. Yo, look, he's explaining himself to him. So how would you defend yourself? So you're saying he shouldn't have rapped about it, but he should defend himself. How should he defend himself?
I mean, it was a wasted opportunity. It was a whole song about it, bro. And honestly, it's just kind of tired to keep it real with you.
It's not the only song he's gonna drop. I'm telling you, like it's not like it's
okay.
song.
Okay, fine. Then let him drop it, and then we'll see how that goes for him. I'm telling you.
Nigga say we'll see how that goes for him.
My calculations and your calculations, you still have down here.
Y'all like yo, man. He'll carry that conversation like I would probably carry it.
And if I had to give Drake advice, I would say, just like how he stepped on Family Matters, he needs to step on that.
And I would give that. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah.
My advice to him: leave him alone. Go make them bops. Go make your records. Leave him alone. That's my advice.
I would only follow that advice if I'm like, I'm tired of this nigga lying on me. Okay? I think Drake even said in the record, if we're willing to get to the truth, let's do it. And I thought Kendrick started off his whole plight by saying, don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell the truth about you. So
correct.
I'm wondering when did he switch up his stance and just start lying? Like, he's supposed to be telling the truth about Drake. Now, when he said...
So DJ Academics is constructing this whole conversation to dispel Meet the Grams. That's you see what I mean? That's how you know he's working for Drake. He is putting on a valiant effort to dispel Meet the Grams. But what he hasn't realized yet is that, yo, we don't believe you. You need more people. I mean, we don't believe you, bro, because you compromise. Somebody else have to do it. I don't even think we believe them. Because Drake has a history of paying blogs. You know? So see, that's the thing, yo. That's the thing, yo, when you created a career built off lies and fabrication. Now it's got to a point where it's like, now, yo, we can't believe nothing that you say. It's like when somebody's a known liar. Even when they tell the truth, it's like, he say he ain't steal my $20, or she said she ain't steal my $20, but I think she stole it. You feel me? And that's what we dealing with Drake, yo. So this is his own fault. You know, this is the negative end of how he was moving. That's why it's always better to always just be truthful and come out and be truthful and forthcoming from the beginning. You ain't never gotta worry about motherfucker questioning your word. You know what I mean?
You're a Canadian guy and you came here and you felt like maybe you used the way to kind of truth. When you say that the pedophile, he's not, that's a lie.
Yeah, but you also, I mean, that's what I'm telling you. You're picking and choosing your spots because.
Yeah, you're right.
Other things have been said as far as that are inflammatory things where.
Yeah, I know, G. I seen that.
People's family and their kids and who they belong to and stuff like that. That's completely out of pocket and it's completely inflammatory and it's. When you
AG, that's an that's an interesting perspective. You say K Dot called Drake a liar and manipulator. Drake said he baited K Dot with false information, which means K Dot was right. Yo, that's basically the same thing I just said. Though you right, that's basically the same thing I just said. He put himself in that situation, man. A lot of people, y'all, a lot of people is gonna find themselves that way. That's what I've been, and that's the that goes into the same argument I was making about the characters. This you're gonna find yourself, and once we catch you in the lie, everything you're gonna do from now on is all we gonna think of all of his lies. It's the same type of situation. That's why I'm going about this the way I'm going about it, yo. Like, authentic, the real me. I laugh, I joke. You know what I mean? I give real, authentic information. I'm not, I say what I, you know what I mean? How I view things. Ain't no battery in my back. Ain't nobody controlling me. And that's why I'm going about it that way, man. I think in the end you win that way. Yo, Drake got demolished. He's already getting demolished.
You don't think he's demolished at this point?
We just talked about a bunch of lies. I said if the lies were true, yes. If the lies that Ken's I'm done. If the lies were true, yo.
I don't really know if I have anything else to offer to this conversation. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you get to still explain to me. Got demolished.
Because we don't know if they lies.
Record. You have Dot winning right now, correct?
Oh, yeah.
That's my explanation.
But we're talking about someone.
What he should have said. What he should have said if he was being real, because this is how he feel, and that's the thing. That's what these my. What he should have said is, yo, we don't believe you, academics. Yo, we know you paid. That's why he's still holding this stance up against him, because he think like I think. Yo, you was paid, bro. So just because you saying it's false, that shit don't really hold no weight. That shit don't really hold no weight.
Listen to me. Hey, listen to me, bro. Listen to me. You have all this proof. You've done your due diligence that they're lies, correct?
Yes.
And as of today, you have
To the damn
Yes, and it's most
that's my explanation. That's it. You know everything you know. You have Dot up right now. That's my explanation.
the fuck happened to the goddamn
and so you're gonna completely ignore the part where I was saying Drake could drop another record. Literally had a different.
That's all we got.
All right, and this is why this has been going on for like seemingly like 30 days or so. And if you ask me, if the pendulum is swung in both directions, these are.
I bet that shit thing went to like 144 pixels or some shit.
Top tier rapper.
What the fuck that was about?
Drake was just gonna demolish Kendrick either. I thought it was gonna be, hey, a bunch of 10-9 rounds. That's what I'm getting, a bunch of 10-9 rounds. I think Kendrick went for a haymaker, but it was lies. No matter, it doesn't count. Like, oh, okay, you knocked him down, but then you punched him in the back of the head. Disqualified.
And through all of that, you have Dot up current.
Yes, based on moves. Not on rapping, based on moves.
And as based on whatever you got, all of your intel, all of your feed, all of your inside information, all of your DMs, your text messages, whatever you got, you have Dot up currently, right?
Yes, just slightly
Okay. Okay. So to me, you asked me to explain. There need be no explanation. You are the explanation because you can explain it yourself. That's all.
No.
That's all.
You're like detouring my point. My point
I'm not
wasn't
contorting anything. I'm literally just, you're asking me a question, right?
My point wasn't whether Drake is winning or not. My point was that, hey, I think it's close, and I think we're going record by record, and this is such a good battle, back and forth, minus bull. I think when Drake drops a push-ups, he's up. When Kendrick drops a not like us, he's up. And if Drake come back and drop another joint that's a bop, he might be up again. That is a very fluid thing. And all I was just saying is that this narrative that Drake is getting blown out or is over, how is it over with that bullshit?
Hey, bro, listen. I actually like your optimism. You know what I'm saying? You have the same optimism that Elliot had, and I fuck with that. I'm just letting you know, if everybody went home today, you have data, okay? I don't know if the boy's gonna drop again. Don't care, don't give a fuck. Keep it real with you. That's me speaking for me, right? Don't care. At this point, same conversation I had with Elliot earlier. He's displayed most of his ability. I don't think he has something in the chamber that's like, oh my god, dope, and his lyrical abilities and come out of nowhere. He's gonna outstrap. I think he's displayed what he can display, and this is what it is, bro. Anything beyond this is kind of like it's lackluster, it's embarrassing, or it just doesn't matter, in my opinion. Unless you prove me otherwise. If you prove me otherwise, cool, whatever. But and then you also don't understand. Hold on, let me make this last one because I gotta go. But when you don't realize the fallout of
Man.
Biased, but I think the guy's way more biased than me. Yo, hey.
Yeah, nigga crazy.
Tracks in a row, yeah, I might think like he has the slight edge on Drake, right? Drake got to outmaneuver him and get the lead back. But nigga, I'm thinking if this is basketball, bro, right now.
Yo, so this guy's way more biased than me.
It's like a 90-87 game or 90-88. The ball is in, you got possession, Drake. Go hit a three and tie it up, or go hit a three to get back the lead.
Yo, that is not the score, y'all.
That's how I'm viewing it. The people who are saying this is like some blowout is like, why? Those people
That shit definitely a blowout.
going off lies. Oh yeah, but yo, he exposed that he got a kid. But that was a lie. He was saying that he put his house on the map, and everybody said the embassy is where like all the kids are stuck in the bed. But that's a lie. Come on now, like, let me call this guy. Respect for him coming out here and having a respectful conversation. You know, again, all these voices are very important in all of this. You know. Everybody's voice is important in all this, and this is why, like, I'm making sure everybody gets heard.
Shit is definitely a blowout.
Apologies, my phone died. I wanted you to finish.
That's what they told me. But where I was going, right? You don't realize when people are robbing, like it's bad, right? I don't think we get to make a fair assessment immediately. Just like when people drop an album Thursday night at 9 p.m. by Friday morning, like it's a classic. I don't think that's fair.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. So, what would you say?
No, I agree.
Okay, so I don't like to make snap judgments on things. So I think we need to live with this. You know what I'm saying? And as of today, Big Axe said, got it up. And I'm okay with that. If you know, if Drake, I you're entitled to your opinion. All things considered.
Yo, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're not, y'all.
By the way, I kind of don't like what you're trying.
Backstruck, there you go. God damn it. Hold up, y'all. Backstruck is in the building.
And you clearly came on saying, yo, he's just completely biased. Because of course, the fan in me is like,
Hold on, y'all. We gotta pause the live for Backstruck. Backstruck, how you feeling, man? Is everything okay? First and foremost, y'all, we gotta make sure Backstruck King is okay. How you feeling, man? Were you satisfied with the Heart Part 6? Because I think the general perception over here is Cisco and Ebert gives it 2 thumbs down. You know, Cisco and Ebert is over here too, man. You just don't see him. So, we need some answers, Backstruck. Oh, yeah, never too late. Yeah, they fucked up, y'all. Them young boys, y'all. I don't know what the fuck they thinking, y'all. Yo, before it's all said and done, the whole New York drill scene is going to be under federal indictment. Yeah, yo, Backstruck Backstruck was over. He was on Academics Live. That's where he was at. Yeah, these kids different, y'all. Never too late. They different, y'all. That is crazy. Sure, he could have lost his life. He need to be happy he was alive instead of being on live running his mouth.
I'm bumping Push-Ups and Family Matters way more than I'm bumping them Kendrick tracks, but like I'm also trying to be fair and objective. You came on saying that you're biased, so you're just gonna want, no matter what, you want Kendrick to get the upper hand. I'm saying I want to see more from both artists, right? And I'm trying to have some objectivity, and it feels like you're just trying to say, as long as you say Kendrick got to win, I'm good, right? Which
No. I don't. That's short-sighted, bro. That's not even what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you what I'm saying. I'm biased because of my lineage. That doesn't have anything to do with my fandom, right? I played some records of his yesterday when I was eating. That's not what I'm saying. My point is, bro, I don't care to see anymore because I don't think he has more to offer as a fan in this space.
I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. That is so disrespectful. Like, watch me.
That nigga activist taking it personal.
Even that's disrespectful.
In this space,
You don't think that Drake, in a battle, after he dropped 3 songs, has any more to offer? Why?
in this space,
Yeah, act out of control,
when
man.
it comes to the Lakers,
That boy need to be stopped.
I don't think he has any more to offer in this game. Now, he may have something to offer against the Celtics, but in this game, he may have something to offer in another game. In this game, I don't think
He might got something to offer against the Wizards.
So I don't need any of this. If he does, and he surprises me, cool. I don't think he will.
He might got something to offer against a G League team.
I understand.
If we're going,
You know what I mean?
there's some songs that are sing
Kind of out.
If we're going with records that is, I don't even think,
The wildest jokes to each other. A lot. Like that.
I even now to say, well, I could never say Drake don't got no more to show because I personally believe that if his pen is sharpened and in his prime, right? Which again, Drake writes a whole bunch of type of music. He'll write, nigga might write a Spanish song. I don't think Kendrick personally could out-rap him.
Yo,
Now,
Drake don't write no music.
No. I'm not saying that.
Yo, I don't think Drake ever wrote a song, yo. Ever. I think he came into the game with writers,
Which we still haven't seen.
and that's how he been rocking ever since.
Drake is so he could do so many different things, right? Make hit songs.
Now look, if he go holler at King Los, King Los might get him right.
Seen records were the time.
King Los might get him right, y'all.
Just like giving these great features.
But if I was King Los, I wouldn't do shit for him.
That Family Matters. Okay, the hard part is you don't think he could do anything more in this battle that you haven't seen already. I feel like you have a lack of respect for him.
I don't think he can either.
It's not that I haven't seen already.
I think the push-ups was the best he could do.
It's going to get better. That's just my personal.
I think push-ups was the best he can do.
I have rights. I got a social security number. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think that's the best he can do.
Now, I would love to be pleasantly surprised. He has surprised me before. I don't think in this specific battle, that's why I want to make it specific. I'm not talking about him as an artist. I'm not talking about him doing a Camila feature. I'm not talking about him doing other records, different genres, freestyle. I'm not talking about any of that. Up against this person, I don't think he has anything else to offer. And I think, like I've been saying since the beginning, and I told you twice or 3 times already, just go make the song. Because I don't believe he has anything to offer in this battle. I think we've seen what he can do.
You know why this is so interesting? Because I didn't have Kendrick officially up or having that edge until not like this. I think that record is going to be outside. I think that record
It's already outside, bro.
okay. But here's what I'm saying. Them 2 other records we got before were duds because they're lies, right? Euphoria was great. Like that is like that. And
You'll call them duds.
it's kind of interesting
Yeah, King Los from the city.
about why, at least I think he's slightly up.
He been gone for years though, but
That is a hit record, or I think it's going to be a hit record. And that's what Drake does best. Like, that's Drake's best.
I've been telling him to go do that. Since the initial kickoff of this shit.
He had to do the hard part 6 first. He had to. You know why? People are going to say he didn't really rap. He didn't really rap yet. Also, people were going to say bullshit like, oh, okay, like,
all right, though, y'all. It's 1:30 though. Y'all gotta get up 5 in the. If you know, I mean, I probably take this string down. I probably take this string down tomorrow morning and put it back up. Yeah, take it down tomorrow morning, put it back up. But shit, I'm out. You heard me, man. Appreciate all y'all, man. Salute y'all. If you want to donate to the channel, your Baltimore swag is the Cash App at the bottom of the screen. And we out. You heard me.